Yes, people, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to United Viewer. Welcome to episode 85 of the Trinity podcast. That's right. Boom, boom, bap, boom, badoom, pow. Big, loud explosion. Done, no. Episode 85. I'm not going to lie to you lot, yeah? Obviously, my surroundings are a little bit different. I'm at TalkSport Towers right now, yeah? Let me get into the sun. I need to move it.
Don't worry, it's just going to move. The shadows are going to move again.
Yeah, it's because I ain't got a ring light with me. I've had to open the actual blinds and I'm high up. It's like a glass, it's like a greenhouse in here, yeah? So I'm cooking. Do you know what I'm saying? But now, big up to each and every single one of you, man. Smash a like on the video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channels if you're not new to any of them. It's the Brighton game. Our manager has been talking. We've got early doubts, guys. We were talking about Harry Maguire. Got to play again. I don't think you can drop him after that. Injured. Mason Mount. Yeah, all that. Yeah, to be fair, a lot of people were saying actually different horses, difficult. You've got to drop him. People were saying, boy, but Mason Mount, you know what? Yeah, he should probably sit this one. Maybe not. Ruben Mount injured. But yeah, Ruben's had a lot to say in the presser, Owen.
Yeah, he has. And despite all that, you know, still feeling optimistic. And still feeling not only optimistic, but optimized. Ooh.
Today's video is sponsored by our friends at Oxford Natural and their all-new natural supplement, Optimum Day and Night. Thousands across the UK, USA, and beyond are smashing their health goals with Oxford Natural. Optimum Day gives you steady energy, curbs your cravings, and keeps your metabolism firing all day. Optimum Night helps you relax, get restorative sleep, recover, and keep burning fat while you rest. It's not a magic pill, but it will help you reach your health goals. Check out some of the incredible results. Two of our own. Owen lost over 100 pounds in 10 months, and KG dropped 30 pounds in 4 months. In 8 months, football legend Michael Owen lost 35 pounds, and Robbie from AFTV, Don Robbie, lost over 80 pounds. And in 6 months, Anita, an award-winning immigration lawyer, lost 44 pounds, and Linda, a law firm executive, lost over 50 pounds. No gimmicks, no needles, just results. Oxford Natural, let's get to work.
Yes, just results, which is exactly what Manchester United is going to get tomorrow. You can scan that QR code right above Flex head right there. You can subscribe. You can save up to 70% off. All you got to do is use the code UV. You can get your Optimum Day, which is good for your weight loss goals. You can get your Optimum Night, which is good for your restorative sleep. It's a brand new and improved formula. All the information, as always, is in the video description below, and it's pinned in the chat. Yes.
He's done it. He's done it
He's
again.
done it again.
He's done it again.
He's done it again.
I tell you who has done it again. I tell you who has done it again as well. KG the comedian, you've done it again. Where's your microphone, buddy? Where is it?
All right, here. Yeah, mate.
Oh, right here.
He always spoke to me in the intro, everything.
Didn't bring it up.
He's like, he's done it again. Nasty work, Owen. I respect that.
I'm all for content. I'm all for content. Yeah, save it for the air.
It's so mad, yeah. Like how when you just obviously you just bring it closer, it just immediately improves the quality. It's just like, yep, there it is. Plugged in, ready to go.
Where it's supposed to be.
Exactly where it's supposed to be, in front of your mouth. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
there you go. Because I know KG would have said pause, so I said it for him.
That was a funny one, though. That was a good one.
Do you know what I mean? But Owen, in the presser, and not just Owen, actually, everyone. Maguire and Mount are doubts. Here's the thing on that, right? And he says it's not anything serious. It's just like simple knocks. So if they're not playing or they're on the bench or they're not in the squad, at least we don't have to be like, oh my God, Mason Mount again. It's that, or Maguire is it's nothing like that. But I was thinking, the way we've all been kind of talking about this game, there's been a big group of people, it feels like, when I've been talking to the community and that about the Brighton game, that have sort of offered up, well, yeah, Maguire can drop to the bench for this. We bring back in Euro. Can't drop Cunha, can't drop Mbeumo. Would like to see Sesko go again at home. It's kind of made us just know what he's going to do before we get there now, when we thought that maybe he might try to play the same team or something like that.
Definitely. Yeah. I think the main thing that's happened there is I wanted this change. I didn't want the injury, but I definitely wanted the change of Harry Maguire. The manager quickly mentions these guys, they're great in the transition. Like, great. Like, they're going to provide with us what we experience Brentford. You know, just quick, and they're going to be on it. You know, I don't know if their players are all fit, but they're a counter-attacking team, and we're going to be asked to be on the ball a bit more. We're going to ask to be in a bit more control. So we're going to have to let them know. Obviously, you don't want the Welbeck dagger or anything of past players pulling up and just damaging us, But I want to see us go out there with the strike. Like, my striker getting his goals and being confident is, to me, more important than other players finding their feet, because the striker's the biggest doubt. We never had a dominant striker in years. It's been years since we've had somebody that we can say, you know what, 15 to 20 goals a season. Premier League, I'm talking, not even like 15 to 20 Premier League goals.
Not the all comps tax.
Not all comps.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is how far you have to go back. So I'm like, some people are like, why are you in such a rush to get Sesko going? He's one for the future. I don't feel that way. I want him to be as confident as ever, and then everyone else can join him with their goals. Everyone else can help out, because that really gives you serious top four aspirations if your striker is doing his part, because there's good players to supplement the other goals. Now we're talking about.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying in terms of, because with Sesko, it's weird, right? Because obviously you get rid of Rasmus for him, and he's one of the most talked about young strikers in Europe. Nearly going Arsenal last season, and there's a big summer. He decided to stay. He's always talked about as like the next one up. Not quite there yet, but the next one up. So there's this thing of like, when we get him, we're like, yeah, we got rid of Rasmus for this guy. Put him in straight ways. Let's score loads of goals. Yeah, this, that, and the other. And you get reminded really quickly that it's like, oh, okay, it's not a bit of a slow burner. He's got to get used to it. Man, just going to ease him in. There's going to be games where like he doesn't think he's the right player to play, etc., etc. But I hear you, because we haven't had that focal point of like, the only consistent goal scorer we've had is Bruno Fernandes, really. Rashford would have a season or two where he might do well. Martial has a season or a half or whatever where he did well. At the time, Mason Greenwood was doing okay. Like, we've never had, the only consistent guy that you go, he's probably going to score, is Bruno. And that hasn't been anywhere near good enough, to be fair. And we want that focal point. And you want it to be a striker. I want us to have a striker where we go, yeah, that's our gun, man. That's our guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Arsenal been searching for it now. Like, Chelsea been searching for it. Like, Liverpool, obviously, it's a bit different because you've had Salah, Mane, or Salah just does the thing, even though he's not a 9. But we're supposed to have that, bro. So I hear what you're saying. But want to rush him and this, that, and the other. And I don't mind different horses for different courses, but I hear what you're saying. I want him to just build up that tally, just get confident, get the rhythm, just find the back of the net, know what it feels like, man, because we've been starved of that.
But what Ruben's done really well, actually, and his whole coaching staff, and I think he certainly deserve a lot of credit for, is that their way of introducing players and managing, when to put them in. If you buy them, you don't throw them in straight away. More often than not, that has worked for him, right? We do look at with Šeško. I was critical of like first game of the season. Remember Cage's argument with you when I go, I'd put him in, he's fit guy, this, that, and the other. No, he wasn't ready. And actually, when he did come on, he didn't look that ready. He did look like someone that hadn't played for a while, that hadn't had like a full preseason, wasn't completely up to speed. Now, there does feel like the last sort of 3-4 appearances he's made, he does look a lot sharper. He does look more of a threat. He does look like he understands more what his teammates are going to be doing. It was the same with even Brian and Boomer on tour, wasn't it? Sign him, we're like, right, so he's playing all 3 games on tour. And they were like, no.
Funny.
He's playing one, you know what I mean? Integrate him. Lomans, it was the same, right? We've signed him deadline day, right? So he's going to be in all of these games.
Finally, we sorted it.
Nope.
Had to see Bayern Dizzle still do a madness.
You still got to wait. And now we're looking at Lomans going, I tell you what, looks quite composed, doesn't he? Looks quite calm. Well, that's probably because you don't sign and just throw him in straight away. You kind of bed him in and wait for the right moment. And I suppose this is where maybe they do know better than us, because we as fans, we feel the pressure, let alone I bet they feel the pressure. Of course, the pressure's there to be like, we need results. Let's just throw these guys straight in. But they've managed to kind of hold off on that. And that has, to be fair, that has worked for him. And even though I know we're speaking about Mount and Maguire and whatever and the injuries, but it does feel like, and maybe this is a big jinx, I'm touching wood here. But in terms of injury management, there has it feels like there's been a bit
Turn
of a
the corner?
noticeable improvement.
No, we can't say that because we're doing one game a week.
Not with specific players, but even last season, KG, there was this like players weren't getting as injured for as long. You go, it's not. Maybe it's
I
not
honestly
too
think
bad,
that one game, us playing less games, has a mighty difference on this team. Yes, Ruben set all the players off on a great. Ruben sent the players. Everyone had their individual programs because we came back and we saw fitness, and apparently, obviously going for the second ball, we're there first and stuff. So we are fitter, but we're getting the benefit of that. This game is why I'm interested about this game is they've been our bogey side. You go back to the famous flex 4 times. Was it 3 times or 4 times on the post?
4 times. He touched it 4 times. They won
4 times on the post. You go back to the flex 4 times famous on the post. You go back to, I know there's an Onana rant from me from one of these games. Definitely.
Well, that was last year where you've pushed the ball out.
Yeah, there's that one. Yeah, there's that one. There's first game of the season under Erik ten Hag, with 2-1.
Eriksen up front.
Christian Eriksen false 9.
This has been ridiculous.
That was something the other day. I saw this online. It was like, can you name the starting 11 that Erik ten Hag had in his first game?
De Gea, Dalot, Shaw, Maguire, Lindelof,
Wrong.
McTominay. Maguire, Bailly.
I was it. I think it was Leacher, wasn't it?
I didn't even try.
Oh yeah, Leacher was there then. Oh yeah. So Leacher and Maguire.
You just know Bruno was playing some of this.
McTominay, Fred, Bruno.
He must have loved Rashford then. This is when he's still
you're right there.
Yeah. McTominay, Fred, Bruno.
McTominay, Fred, Bruno, yeah.
So then the front three must have been his first season. Rashford.
First season, first game.
Rashford. No, Anthony weren't there yet. So Rashford up front. Who was our striker then? Martial was injured then, no?
Yeah, so that's what we said. Eriksen false 9.
Oh yeah, Eriksen false 9, Rashford and Sancho.
Yeah, Jadon.
That
team compared to now, I mean, how many players actually left?
where was Varane? Where was the ghost?
No, Varane went. Remember, he took his time with Varane. It was in the orange bib.
It's kind of mad though, isn't it? That back 4, they're all still at the club.
What?
Yeah. Dalot. No, because Dalot, Leach, Maguire, Shaw.
Dalot, Maguire, Martinez, Shaw. They're all still here.
Yeah.
But the difference is like finally you're starting to get some credit for Man United's work in the market. I'm starting to hear like just a different sound from the media. Looking at Brian Mbeumo, Cunha, and they're sounding like these were smart buys, which I'm like. I love the tune of that. I love the tune of people not shitting on our sign and saying, what are they doing in the window? Man United seem to be getting their act together.
Wow. They still try, Cage. I mean, it's literally 2 weeks ago they said Šeško was the worst signing of the summer.
Yeah, that was mental. That was absolutely mental.
And Isak just needs time because he's not fit because he was on strike.
Yeah, same with Wirtz. Wirtz has come good because he played in Germany this week.
Isak needs time to get used to the league, even though he's played in it for 3 years. It was wicked at Newcastle.
Yeah, and then literally Wirtz are like, say, I told you Wirtz was good. He's just done what he's done before Liverpool. Is he played well in Germany?
Yeah, it's mad. Like you said, and the Lamens one exactly. You saw my skepticism of like, listen, guys.
You weren't feeling Lamens. You weren't excited about.
Yeah, and it wasn't off of. I've seen this guy play, and you've got it all wrong. It was just off of not trying to do the Man United fan thing. Like, get this guy. Put a bit thing. But I get it. Like the bar was just so low that and clearly it was the right decision. But the bar was so low, the only way could have been up. But I just felt like I tried to do the Lamens comps, and I was just like, bro, I was just seeing stadiums with no fans in, and just like I was like, is this a youth team? Get like what? I was like, ooh, we need to be careful.
You saw him play. You saw him play against Man City a bunch of times. Then is that what you?
What do you mean?
Fans? No fans.
Oh yeah, got no fans.
Yeah, love that. That's okay.
Got no fans. They got no fans.
But I hope with him though, with Lomans, so just to round that one out is because he will make a mistake at some point. He's a goalkeeper. They make mistakes. I just hope we don't go scorched earth when he does, because he will. Because goalkeepers make them. You know what I mean? So it's just you've got to be like, all right, it happens, but it's not like It's not Onana territory. It's not Bayern Deer territory or anything like that, you know. And I even saw Fabian Hertzler in his press conference today was talking once again about us, you know, we go direct. You know what I mean? They go direct, play long.
Guys, can I wait? That's a good
Arnie Slot.
Guys,
we're still doing
guys,
it.
Come on. Do you know what? We have got to talk about this Brighton game, yeah, and we will. He's a prick. I'm sorry, Arnie Slot. Come on, man. Come on. And there's the cheek. Yeah, and the cheek, bro, of like some Liverpool fans. I was talking to AG. Obviously, they're going to defend their guy. But he's just stating facts. He's just saying what happened. He's just saying this. Shut up.
Yeah.
You might talk about deflection all the time. All he's doing, if you allow him to pull the wool over your eyes as a Liverpool fan in that moment, yeah, clown, mate. You're absolute clown. Yeah. All he's doing.
You cooked them, though. Seriously, bro. That's where that next tune. What am I do?
What am I try?
That's where that.
You have to get the next tune, bro.
Naked could talk about their own tune like that, you know. I said, dash with that.
That's for that next tune, man. I got bare tunes, bro. I got bare tunes. But yeah, back to Slot the Idiot. All he's doing is talking about how other people keep changing their tactics to play and get the best result against his team, and he couldn't work it out. And that's a problem. If I was a Liverpool fan, I'll be saying, bro, yeah, we're champions and all of this. We're paying you to work out whatever's in front of you, big man. You're basically telling us as fans that, well, unless they keep the ball on the floor, of course, don't piss off, bro. We don't care about
Is that your slot? Is that your slot?
I haven't listened to him enough. I haven't
listened to him. I don't care. I want it to sound awful.
Of course.
You reckon he's just
Nah, he ain't got the Eric. Because remember, Eric's country boy. He's out there.
Yeah.
Remember?
He's
out there, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But
the best thing with Eric is everyone was like, you know, he goes a lot, and everyone was like, it's only because he can't speak English very well. Do you hear him speaking Dutch? He goes, meh. You go, that's just him. Oh, did you see the thing? Did you see the thing about Ten Hag today?
No.
Oh my God.
Oh, what's happened? No, leave him alone now, man. Leave him alone.
This is funny. This is funny. So,
what's he done?
Thomas Meunier, right?
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
He's linked to Man United at points when Erik ten Hag was the manager. I think this is what the suggestion is. And he reveals he was close to joining Man United. He says, quote, when I was at Dortmund, I could have signed for Manchester United. I didn't have an agent. And in fact, the coach there at the time clearly directed me to his agent so I could sign for Manchester United. I refused and I didn't sign. Otherwise, you would have known. But there you go. He says that's also the negative side of football. There's a lot of money at stake, and even coaches work with agents specifically to place players and get paid. I have 45 examples like that. Now, I can't prove them all, so I won't name any names, but something like that, in my opinion, happens way too frequently. So the whole, the suggestion is, anyway, that's Eric era, which would probably mean, hey, come sign with my agent, come sign with the agency, Seg. You know,
so that was real. That Seg thing was a real. It's a real thing.
Well, he said Thomas Meunier. According to him, he said, "Look, I could have signed for United, but I didn't have an agent at the time, and the suggestion was that, you don't have an agent. You should come up with this agency." You know what I mean? And the same thing happened with Højlund, wasn't it? Højlund wasn't a Seg person, and then he signed with Seg, and then signed for Man United.
It's allegedly. I don't really like to, don't know, man.
I think
it sounds fishy, bro. It sounds fishy.
It sounds fishy.
There's nothing wrong with buying players from an agency that's linked with your agent because it's an easier deal to do.
It does happen in business, isn't it?
Yeah, that happens all the time in football. There's nothing inherently wrong with that. But I suppose it's the idea of you can't sign anyone outside of that, or you're actively trying to get people to sign with the agency. That's a bit, yeah, it's not great, is it?
It's just putting on but you know what? But you know why we're shameless, yeah? Do you know why we're shameless? If he did that for good players that turned out to be wicked, we would
love it.
Shit.
We would love it.
Bro, Onana's rubbish. Bro, Onana's rubbish. We're going, Onana's you can even stay if you get Brian and Bruma to come here. Please.
I'm telling you,
We don't care, bro.
if you sign Brian Buemo and Cunha came through Seg, I'd have no problem.
Exactly.
I'd have no problem. I'm just
We only care because it brought us Rasmus, it brought us bloody.
It brought us Payne.
And Anthony. Did it bring us Anthony?
Anthony, no. I don't think Anthony
was
wasn't a Seg
Onana.
one.
Who gave us Onana? Is Onana Seg? Because care of that agency.
Wait, if Onana's Seg, yeah, that's crazy.
That just
I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
I don't think he is. I don't think
that'll take the liberties.
No, but that wasn't the Seg.
No,
that was just them, man. That was just them, man. Are just Ten Hag, man. You know that one? Like I've just played for them before. They're my guys. I'm bringing them all here. That's what Ten Hag was on.
Do you know how mad it is that like he knew Andre Onana, he worked with him closely, and he went, "That's exactly what we need." He knows him. Guys? He knows him.
Can I ask you this question, guys?
Yeah,
we beat Brighton. What's the feeling like?
Well, are you asking this us, or are you asking this yourself?
Do
you know how you will feel?
I surprised myself actually. I thought I was going to be more crazier with the whole Liverpool victory,
especially how you was talking.
Yeah,
acting like we were going to lose our minds.
I was genuinely. I was like, "Oh, okay." I was
have to win this game.
I was surprised at the relaxed. I was surprised how relaxed I was, considering how much the victory means. You know, in terms of, I thought that it would be, you know, you'd be like, I thought I'd beat Amram in immediately. You know, that kind of vibe.
That's what you were saying last week, weren't you? You were going like, look, there's a real good chance I'll flip flop. You know, it is what it is, but you're not there.
I'm not there yet. Like, and this is the thing. So then, but I'm like, Brighton would answer another. Brighton answers another question, right? Brighton, like, and a big one, because we struggled to get up for this type of game. This is the game where we fumble, you know. So I think if we lost this game, I'd be like, see, I knew it. Like, it's forced dawn, nothing. Like, that's why I don't get excited.
It's bogey team, and they've won 6 out of their last 7 against Man United, right? Like our record's awful against Brighton. They're like
6 out of 7. They're our Spurs.
Yep, and then the only time we beat them was when we played Brighton. Last game of the season, De Zerbi's already gone. Like, it's like they're fully. It was at the Amex. They were on the beach. They might as well have been on the beach like that game. You know what I mean? So our record's not great against Brighton, but this is what we were saying earlier on, Flex and myself, that, you know, when it comes to all of that, these are the things we're looking for. We're looking for, all right, next steps. We're looking for next steps. And like, all right, you've done the back-to-back Premier League games. Now, if you are going to be in and around sort of European spaces, you're going to have to do that. You know, this will be 4 home wins in a row, I think. You know, we haven't done that for, I think, like 18 years. You know, 18 months, excuse me. And it's these kind of things we're looking for, right? So, yeah, it's gonna be a different one. Brighton are the giant slayers in the Premier League, right? If you would consider us a giant.
I can't believe.
You know, the record's strong.
6 out of 7 is ridiculous.
You don't realize when you, and this is what I mean. We've become so accustomed to losing games like that. When you think of, like, you know, all of the results were just like, yeah, touched at home by Brighton. Yeah, Fulham finally beat us after like 50 years at Old Trafford. Remember that one when they won in the last minute a couple of seasons ago?
Newcastle us up.
Newcastle home and away keep racking us up.
Like,
we literally, you know, Wolves away haven't won there for, well, probably Cobby, but, you know, the last couple of times that hasn't been great.
It's a late goal or something.
Forest home and away been having a go on us. Like, bro, we just
everyone.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many we haven't been consistent in any. Bournemouth is another one struggle. You know what I mean? I remember we got a lucky draw there. Was that last year? The penalty when we should have lost, then we got a penalty near the end or something.
Yeah, we've had a couple. Our record at the Vitality is actually all right. Our records at the Vitality is not too bad. Last few years.
When they come to us, you know what I mean? Look at Spurs. I know they're a bit of a top 6 team, but Spurs pulling our pants down home and away.
We had to get that. We had to address that, you know, this season.
We have to, bro.
There's a lot we need to address after last season.
No, but I'm glad you're saying that, because that is going to be the true test. Obviously, the Spurs one, but these are the games that are going to be the true test of whether we have or are turning our corner. Like Rob Dawson, big up to Rob Dawson. He said that Man United have as much points against the top 6 teams as they do against the middle 11 in the league. That tells you everything. We don't get this done. So literally these 3 games here, especially Brighton and Forest, because listen, I've been doing, like I was saying to Owen, and we touched on it this morning, yeah? I had to do quite a bit of work on the Sean Dyche situation. Guys, be ready.
They're gonna play.
He done the wicked press conference, yeah, where he's just, utter woke nonsense. He's like, listen, I told you about the
skinny jeans
throw-ins. Yeah, I mean, skinny jeans flares. It's all the same thing. I've seen football 32 years of my life. It's all the same thing. He don't care, bro. He don't care.
No,
yeah?
I mean, I considered
straight away.
I considered him at United because of that Gary Neville overlap thing, because he was like, I can do a better job than that. But Amram used to giving that work. Amram used to giving that work for that.
KG, in that room over there, bro, in TalkSport, I've seen him in there bare times, bro. Man he's come from working on TalkSport, bro, to managing back in the Premier League. Yeah, saying that Amarim's rubbish. Saying, yeah, like you said, I'll get better results than him. It's not hard. So you're right, bro. He needs to give him that work.
He needs to give him the work.
Not get done by the long throws and this is how you play football. Right? By the time we play him, it'll be his third game. His first game.
Hopefully the new
European win. I don't know, bro. They got Bournemouth away next. I mean, they never beat Bournemouth.
Game at home.
We're their first home game, bro, under Sean Dyche.
First Premier League
ready. First Premier League home game, bro. So, boy, we have to be ready, bro. If we win that and Brighton, then I'm starting to say,
I'll say manager in. 5 games, I'm manager in. 100%.
If we win the 5, well, Spurs will be the 5th.
5. I'll say manager in. Absolutely.
Spurs
I won't even waste time.
But even we were saying this earlier on, though. Even if let's say we beat Brighton, beat Forest, but then say we lost against Spurs, that's still you still can't. I think you still can't then get like, see, this is where I'm reaping out because he lost that game against Spurs. You go, well, 4 wins out of 5.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? That is progress. That kind of form will qualify you for Europe next season. If you're winning every 5th game you're losing, but you're winning, you know what I mean? Not that football works like that, but the point being is that's what you want. That's what we've been saying about Ruben Amorim is as long as Man United are winning more than they're losing, all right, we're going to lose some games. All right, that's how it goes, isn't it? But if you can consistently, more often not win games, have a good result away from home against a big side, you can hold on to that. You know what I mean? You can hold on to that.
It's just there's little things that I do worry about though. AFCON and losing quality players is something that you lose a little bit of sleep over. If you think it, because when he spoke about the injuries, I thought he said Mason Mount's one's a knock, but I'm like, sometimes a Mason knock turns into like a police raid. It's not a knock. It's deeper than that. Like it's over.
KG, you told us, KG, like you said. Up step Kobe. Let's go. You're playing. Bruno back in the 10. Kobe, you're in the team. Let's play. Let's play ball, man. Like if Cunha and obviously, well, Cunha will be there, obviously. But sorry, and Mbumo's going to go. Let's go and Bruno, and Kobe's in the team. Let's play. Obviously, it will probably look like Bruno 1 forward and Ugarte in the team, but who knows? But let's just say, do you know what I mean? It's a chance. It's a chance for these guys. I know you said about the Xerxes thing. It's a chance for him. I think he'll just go. Well,
what do you think? So in the AFCON thing, you think that we should be sufficient? We should be all right?
I think the only problem, the bigger problem for me is I think we've got enough 10s to cover Mbumo not being there. We don't have anyone who does what he does, so it is a bit of a different in terms of the running in behind.
The team will play different, yeah. The team will play different.
Which is fun. But I think if you've got Cunha and if you've got Cunha and Bruno and Sesko, come on, man, and Mason Mount should be, there or thereabouts. Like that should be enough in your 10 area, along with Kobe. If you really want to put Ugarte and Casemiro and bring Kobe in to help in the 10s, if you really want to do that for a couple of games, it's the wing back position is where the serious downgrade is, because you're going to go back to Dalot, Dorgu.
Dalot is as Owen said it perfectly. Liverpool Liverpool had a lot of men on that pitch.
Yeah, they had 12. We had 12. We had 10 in that first half. It made the 1-0 even more impressive. To be fair, it's a shame that we don't have any Nigerian players, KG, because they'd only be gone for like a game before they got knocked out of AFCON. So they'd be back very quick.
But we qualified and Ghana are not even going.
Shit.
It's good. I like it. It's a good move. But then Ghana are not even going, and obviously it's an African tournament and they're not going to be there. So
what they saying, KG? Actually, can you enlighten? I know you do AFCON stuff. Obviously, I know you just really follow Nigeria, but
yes,
what are Cameroon / Ivory Coast? Do they get far? Like, what's going on?
So no, check it out. Yeah, Cameroon. The last AFCON tournament, Cameroon they had to go home. Yeah. They had to go home.
When Onana's cousin was playing instead of him.
Yeah. The cousin was. The young cousin.
That last AFCON was such a good tournament, by the way.
So great. It's so great.
Crazy stuff.
Nigeria did well. Nigeria, like, you'd expect. This is what you expect. South Africa, Nigeria.
Yeah.
Cameroon, Ivory Coast. We're not going to see Ahmad. Chances are we'll see Ahmad at the end. Chances are.
Oh, well, he's going to get far. Ivory Coast are good.
Yeah. They just stay there. Like, they just. Chances are your Ivory Coast
semis kind of.
I think you'll see Egypt coming home a bit earlier because they're not like usually they're supposed to be cold, but it just gets weird in that tournament. But I'm gonna say that I can imagine Ahmad we'll see Ahmad late. You know what I mean? I think because don't forget there's an international break coming up in November, and that's the big one. That's the getting to the Hunger Games World Cup thing because
not everyone's qualified yet. Ain't it locked in yet?
Because the qualified the top 4 teams are going to meet each other like semi-final and a final, and then go to another tournament. So to get to the World Cup,
it's all going off. It's all going off.
It's all going off. Well, I'm just saying that we're going to feel the loss of Mbeumo and Ahmad. That right side.
And that's Rawi, yeah.
Exactly. That right side is crazy. I think. Do you reckon we bring forward one of the youth?
I just think you got
so in the back. Any of those? You keep hearing Gabriel, JJ Gabriel. You keep hearing all this stuff. Do you reckon?
Not him. No.
I think they probably just take it game by game, isn't it? Because
maybe Leon might be on the bench for a few games.
Like you said, it does depend what happens with like certain players and their national teams. I mean, the way the scheduling might work out, they might legitimately only miss like a game or 2 games or something, which if that is the case, then you can just sort of, there might be a situation where you go, look, I don't know, Lenny Oro, you go, hey, 1 game, do a right wing back, just do a job or something like that. There might be something like that.
I just got confidence that it's not like what we want to see, but I just think hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll just be Dallo and Dorgu through that time, innit? Like Dallo and Dorgu can just play
with
one
no
game a week.
Competition is crazy,
bro. No, it'd be criminal, bro. It's criminal now. It'd be criminal then. That's what I'm saying. That's the biggest drop off of like when Ahmad's not there. Dorgu, he's got work to do, but he's physical. He can run past a few people. The quality in the final third needs to come from Dorgu. I was talking about him this morning, saying that in the summer when we was on tour, like he was playing well. He did. I think. Remember, he got like in that game against West Ham. I think it was. He got a goal and assist, and then he played well the next game. And I think he was almost the player of the tour. In the kind of, we were like, he
had a great.
He was talking about how confidence he's getting, and it hasn't really come into the season, really, has it? I know we've had a stop-start, but he hasn't really kicked on from that summer. But in that period,
he looked good against Liverpool.
When he came on, just won the battles and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's a different type of game, innit? You got to go on there, just fight for your life and just get a corner, get a throw. That's enough. But when we need him to play and we need him to deliver, it's a bit different. But he did. I think he got up the other end, got a couple. I think he got a corner or something. You know, so he is. He might be all right. But I just think what will happen in that bit is he'll try to go Dallo Dorgu for, we got 1 game a week, but then it's in January. FA Cup will start then, so maybe add that in. And then, just a little bit of squad depth if you need Diego Leon maybe to come on or something, because like you said, playing them man 90 minutes.
Nice to see Diego and see what he's saying.
If he's ready, he's young kid.
We ain't seen him ever again.
Yeah, and he's not ready. He's not ready, man. I saw him against Leeds. Bless him, in his first one.
Rough.
It's it's tough for the kid, man. He was blowing. He was struggling. Then I think he played once on tour as well, didn't he? When we went to America, did he play once?
Yeah, I saw him once.
So I saw him against Leeds in Sweden before, and then when we went there, and he struggled. But hopefully from then to now will be like 6 months, innit? So hopefully he can maybe come off the bench. Ramazan says Slot sounds like he doesn't breathe through his nose. Max says Dalot was a solid player once. He fell off when Ten Hag kept making him invert into midfield.
Don't blame Ten Hag for that.
And he's been, don't blame.
Nah, you're not going to blame
Ten Hag. And he's been ruined ever since.
Don't blame Ten Hag.
Don't blame Eric.
No, that's on Dalot, guys. That's on Dalot, bro. That's on Dalot. Don't blame Ten Hag. That's on Dalot.
No, hold on, wait a minute. No, hold on. Don't blame. No, hold on, wait a minute. You said, no, hold on.
You said.
The Don Robbie special. Yeah, Dalot's just, it is weird with Dalot though. Can we discuss Dalot really quickly? I know it's like, because you like just don't want to, just making us feel sick a bit, but like.
Tell people to hit the like button as well. It's crazy.
Yeah, you guys smash the like. I can't see what the like.
750 likes, 200.
We haven't even got 200. We haven't even got 200. Yeah.
Yay!
Come on, people. You don't do the Lord's work. You lot smash the like, man. You don't know what to do.
Go on,
Dalot. Like, I remember when Dalot came and there was this thing that like, yeah, he's a really attacking fullback. I remember shouts of him, like we were like in the front three to even put him right at the free, like leave Ashley Young there. I think it was at the time of Wan-Bissaka, just play him right wing. He can cross. Like we need a right wing who can cross. And I remember that being a shout. And then he struggled. Then he went on loan to AC, innit? We forget that season. Played against us actually. We knocked them out. Then he comes back and it's like he's had some decent performances here and there where you go, there's a glimpse there. He's got tech. You know what I mean? He's got an engine. He's strong. He's kind of quick. But then after that, bro, he's just doing
he just does stupid stuff. He just does stupid stuff. Like what made me laugh just now is I was thinking when Owen said that he checks his pulse to see if he's alive because he's dead. Bro. Because he took that turn. That was the nastiest. That's probably the most ruthless read I've ever heard. Yeah, but it's the guy just does weird things. He can't help himself.
You're right. The nerve of him. He will kick the ball out of play within the first 10 seconds of the game, and then he scores a goal. He's like, oh yeah, ice cold. You're taking the piss. Yeah. The one thing I would not describe you is ice cold. That is no way. In the first half against Liverpool, oh my goodness me, he was shocking. Maybe all right, he got really a little bit better in the second half, but the bar was very, very low. But
what is it then? Is it just a bit? Is he just rubbish? And is he just rubbish?
He doesn't concentrate.
So how good of a player is he then? Just say he's his best form of locked in. What's he good? How good is he?
I think he believes he's better than he might actually be. So he does extras. That turn, that little, he loves it. That's the part.
Yeah, he loves that little turn. Yeah,
he wants to do the most.
The Dalot's special. Yeah,
he just needs to be a fundamental player. He could be good. He could actually be good, but he's always trying to do too much. You know what I mean? A bit of an aura guy, always goes to the crowd. He's doing this one, he's the king.
He does get the connection with the fans and the club, and and because he speaks well, when it's been shit, they roll him out because he can speak good. But is it that he's just mid? Is it that he's just
communicate? Okay. No, I'm sure he's a good teammate.
He needs to remember when he had that great. Let's look at that season when it was him versus Wan-Bissaka. Wambi was on fire. Wambi didn't look like he was going to be dropped because the guy was just playing really good football. Yeah. He got into the team and never lost a shirt. And we can't say he was playing bad. He was good then. Yeah. But some things happen where he's just, I don't know. I feel his concentration stinks. Personally, it just stinks. That's it.
Dalot needs retirement if KG said he can't concentrate.
But it's true. Bad if he's talking about concentration.
It's true. It takes one to know one, right? It's one of those. But to be fair, I do think it's also a case of he's there's debate about whether or not he'd be a fullback. He's definitely on a wing back. You know what I mean? There's I just don't think he can play that position as well. Like Flex said, I know that there was. Ironically enough, when he first came in, there was this chat about maybe he can play further forward. He can't play further forward.
Though?
In those attacking points, it's just No, and like you're right, KG. There was a period of time there, you know, when he was scoring a few goals and that, and you go, actually, he's good. He's good with shots outside the box. Like maybe he does do a bit of something, but it's not even like he's just stopped there. He has regressed, like massively. He has regressed to the point that when you do see his name on the team sheet, not that you don't expect it because he's clearly in favor of Ruben Amorim, but you know what you're going to get with him. You know, that's the problem at the moment. You know what you're going to get, but not in a good way. You know there are going to be points in the game where he stops an attack because he'll make a mistake. Like even against Liverpool in that first half, a couple of times going forward, you go, this can go into something. We can make this into something here, and then it'll go to Dalot and the ball bounce off him.
He causes the attack for the other team as well.
Yeah, the Liverpool one was crazy when he got swinged over to him for the chance, and he just done that mad move, like he just miskicks it.
And then the one against what's the one where he tried the mad turn? Was that against City?
No, there's the one that
Brentford, not Brentford. He tried to turn and then it led to the goal.
That's the worst one. That's the worst thing I've ever seen. When he wins the ball back, then he runs off the pitch.
It's not even that one. I thought you were going to say something else, KG. I thought you were going to say something else.
Fulham. That's the one.
I remember the one whereby I think the second half just started. He booted it up in the air so hard and so far it went out for, was it a corner for the opposite team?
Wait, I remember he did one when he threw the ball off the pitch. He had a throw in and he threw it off for another.
You're right, you know, it's actually not concentrating. You're actually right, KG. You're right. Because remember, bro, we kicked off against Sunderland. The first touch he took, he went out for a throw.
For a throw. That was 20 seconds in the match. 20 seconds.
And then my man Traore, he should have scored. He ran off him after like 4 or 5 minutes, and then he should have scored. And we're all looking like, bloody hell, Dalot. Did you actually have him, bro? Did you realize he was there behind you, bro?
He's not. Honestly, he's mental, bro. And it's not really funny because at least it's not the goalkeeper, because he's probably got a shade of Onana like about his game as well. But then he's not the last line of defense. So it doesn't lead to a straight goal. Like some more things have to happen after Dalot does something stupid. Casemiro has to go into the book. Yellow card. Casemiro's always a victim of other people's stupidness, you know.
And he gives the look, doesn't he? He always gives a look afterwards. You notice that when he did it at Liverpool as well, where he does the stupid tackle because he has to. He gets the book and then he turns at the player and gives like the death stare. I'm like,
you idiot. Yeah.
Did it to Garnacho. Remember Garnacho last season? Did it? Give the ball away, flies in a tackle, yellow card, turns around, gives the point.
Funny you mentioned Garnacho. I wonder what Cam. Obviously, Cam put us all on an indictment and stuff. Yeah, how's that going?
Garnacho.
Well, Cam said we shouldn't be selling a player like this. You know, this, that, and the third.
Some were saying, KG, that obviously on the welcome to Chelsea post that they did, it said, take a seat, Alejandro. And people said, it was just a warning. It was just a warning of what was to come. Take a seat on the bench.
Alejandro, bro. No, Alejandro, best slander name in the game, to be honest. But yeah, Alejandro didn't touch the pitch in that last one. Not getting a lot of minutes.
Well, he got taken off at half-time in the last one and then didn't come off the... But you know what? Because someone said to me on DR, they were like, get the cooking ready for Matisse flex because Garnacho's dear, double something. It doesn't matter about the own goal. I said no. And the reason why I can't really do it to Matisse, because you know what? Matisse said from early doors, I don't want this player. He's rubbish. I don't know what his attitude, this, that. I just was doing the banter with Matisse to make sure they gave us the money. That was all. That was it. Once the transaction was complete, the banter stops because he hasn't bigged up the player.
I thought he was going to do well. I really thought he was going to do well and not lose the shirt.
I thought he'd do it right.
I thought he's going to be perfect. I'm actually quite shocked that he's not actually in the team.
This is perfect timing, right? So we were talking about Dalot. What does he offer? This, that, and the other. Benjamin Šeško, on which player helped him settle the most at Manchester United? Well, I'm a professional player, the guy who looks at the details. Diogo is like that, and we just connected. He has really helped me with everything and gave me advice. And I'm sure that Šeško probably wouldn't be the only player that would say something like that. That's why Dalot's always involved, because like I said,
he's in a leadership team, isn't it?
He's a good team. Yeah, it's good. I think he's just a good teammate. You know what I mean?
Guys,
the problem is, in football terms, not great.
He's our player liaison officer. That's what he is. That's where
he's doing his role. Then
he's doing his role. But as a senior player, I can see that he's probably a good guy. He probably trained, not probably. You could tell he trains properly.
Ronaldo said, Morgan.
Yeah. And also Dallow's always posting up, learning off Ronaldo, looking after his body, looking after himself. He had some injury problems earlier in his career. Dallow used to get injured all the time. Remember, he used to get those muscular injuries here and there. But recently, no jinxing in that. But yeah, Max says Kobe needs to step up during AFCON. And
Yo saying we got a player liaison at wing back.
Saying, bro. Player liaison officer, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah. Keep the squad on, son. Keep them on the same hymn sheet. Sing off the same hymn sheet, bro.
He's admin in the WhatsApp group. You know what I
mean? Yeah, exactly. Len C says, could Amash return due to the Wednesday situation? I don't know. We'll have to see. It's not a very good.
He's not getting any bread in it. Bring him home.
Yeah, man. They're in administration.
Well, I'm sure he probably is.
He will, because he's on loan from us. Yeah, they're the sort of things where the man in the dressing room look at him saying, "Look at this kid. You're on 15 grand a week, mate.
Pulling up in the Range Rover, not even understanding what they're going through. Dog.
Yeah, bro. Harry's just pulling up in the Evoque, bro.
He ain't been paid. I have. No, he could never do that.
Yeah. Walks in. We going out tonight? Why payday? Drinks on me, obviously.
Yeah, mad.
Man's getting the proper Ipswich one.
Imagine that.
Can't go out. You can.
No one can afford it. Well, I can. Come on.
Oh, man. They're asking Harry for subs, bro. Sub me, Harry.
No.
Bro, Harry's probably on like when the youngsters are on just bread. They're just on like 18. I don't know. Is he on like 10 grand a week, maybe, or something? I don't know. But it'll be a lot more than what the Wednesday man are on. They can't even get paid, bro.
It's not even funny, bro. They're getting.
It's not funny. It's not.
I'm just picturing my man just being able to pull up, and not everything's normal for him, bro.
Yeah.
The suggestion is he's on 5K per week, apparently.
Okay. All right, but that's a bit more modest.
That's still good, though. That's still good.
Yeah, of course it is. But it's a really tough situation. Yes. Tough situation for them, man. For the Wednesday.
Absolutely.
What's the whip that one of our kids had when he had the Golf? No, Brandon had.
Shoretiri.
No, it was another.
I remember I went to the training ground. Shola Shoretiri had
so one of them had Zidane had the Golf still.
Get the Golf R, bro. Peas. Top of the range Golf, bro. So, I mean, like I said, when I went to the training ground, I see Shola Shoretiri pulling out the wicked AMG A class with the flipping high spoiler like he's doing Tucker touring cars, bro. That's what it looked like. Mad thing.
He said he had the baseball guns, Zidane Iqbal's one still.
Probably. Shout out Paulo, man. Says Diogo Dallo. Shout out Paulo, the Portuguese obrigado man himself. Says, remember when he got player of the season? I honestly think he's overthinking his every move. He ain't playing relaxed anymore. So there you go.
Shout out Paulo.
Yeah, shout out Paulo, man. I hope you're doing well, bro. I haven't seen you in a hot minute, man. Diogo Dallo. Guys, all right, big up, man. That's episode 85 of the Trinity podcast. Of course, the game is tomorrow. We need to win. They better win. To start turning this corner that we're talking about and building some real momentum, we have to go get it done at home to these guys. So, yeah.
I'm going to be live. I'm doing a bit of a preview on my channel in a bit now, so...
Big up the live preview.
In a bit now.
In a bit now. Doesn't know. Maybe sorry, sort of.
5 o'clock.
In a bit now.
There you go. So go check that out. Man. All right, people. Bless up. I'll see you for the road trip tomorrow morning. Maybe in the morning. I might see you in the morning in a bit when I do the road trip. Maybe
in a bit now.
I don't know.
In a bit now.
It might be in the morning now in a bit. So yeah, I'll see you lot then. Episode 85. We're out.